news, everyone! I finally got my YouTube monetization back! I'm still not 100% sure why it happened, but to be perfectly honest, I get the feeling it might have been this video. Yeah, it happens, unfortunately. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm out of the woods just yet. I've still got the next couple of months to get through, so things might be a bit bumpy. I might not be able to upload as much because I may have to, well, you know, go find other employment. But, you know, that's just how life is. I would like to say a very big thank you to everybody that has pledged to me on Ko-Fi so far. It's certainly helped me out a lot, and yeah, I couldn't have made it through just the last few months as it is. Obviously, I still need a little bit of assistance, but I will cover that a bit later. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I in VRC? Well, I felt like it. And it's a bit easier to do stuff like this in VR chat because things. I'm reading notes that I've got attached to my hand, invisible notes. So a lot of this is improv, and I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So, speaking of VRC, I may do a little bit more content like this in future. As to what, I have absolutely no idea. I'm still thinking about it. It'll come. It'll come. Don't you worry. It will. Now, the next big question. When is the next Friendly Foxy coming out? So, what are my plans for this channel going forwards? Well, obviously I've had to rename this to Noobkin because there was like some branding issues. It was sort of coming off as a bit more child-orientated rather than sort of teen upwards orientation. But generally speaking, this channel will become more of a, like, general upload channel. Anything that just doesn't have a specific, you know, thing attached to it, no specific theme or what have you. There will be more animations and things incoming here, and as I said, VR chat stuff. As for my other channel, Wolfie British Guy, that is primarily going to be Pathfinder focused. I will be doing anything Pathfinder related on that channel. That includes animations, re-uploads of the Pathfinder campaign that I'm doing, anything that I do that involves talking about Pathfinder, that'll be over there on that channel instead. Obviously to try and keep it more, you know, theme-orientated. You can definitely tell that I have not got a proper script for this because this is my invisible notes. That's what I keep looking at. They're there. You have to believe me, they are there. Moral. I also have another channel called Wolfie British Gamer that I have not done anything with for months. But I hope to do sort of like short, like compilation things, clips, and other styled videos of that sort of description on that channel as well. Basically think kind of the similar things to like Thero does, but not as good, with fewer animations, because they're all going to be here on this channel instead. You can tell I've thought this out very, very carefully, haven't you? I also still do Twitch streams as well. They're on at like 6 PM GMT, and they tend to go on for about 4 hours. I don't do the morning streams anymore because I was not awake, and it was just making it difficult for me to be able to concentrate and do all of the necessary things that I wanted to do. So it's mostly all gaming focused at the moment. Art streams will probably come back, but for the time being, it's primarily all just gaming, and I do a lot of multiplayer stuff with friends, which is also stuff that I am going to be making animations about on this channel. See, I do have a plan. Not very good, but it's a plan. Now, the next very big, important question. When is the next Friendly Foxy coming out? Speaking of stream-related things, I also have a Streamloots thing as well. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's basically where you buy packs of cards and things, and it allows you to play them during the streams, and it makes me do things like putting my beans in the air like I just don't care, or playing a sound effect, or telling me to literally go outside and touch grass. Yes, that is a card. That is one that I have put in there, and it has been played to absolutely hilarious effects sometimes. And of course, just like any good streamer, I also have a throne wish list as well. I generally tend to put things up there for fundraisers, for new pieces of equipment and stuff like that. And yes, I do have a few odds and ends up there that I would like to have at some point, but they're not, like, super important. But at the moment, the one thing that I am trying to fundraise for is a brand new microphone, because the one on my headset is just completely and utterly shot, and it's not very good. And I'm also trying to get, like, a PC stand so that I can try and get my computer out of the little nook that it's currently sitting in, and not gather a load of dust that makes it impossible to clean. Now, I did mention Ko-Fi at the start of this video, and I am going to be reworking it a little bit, adding a new higher tier and redoing some of the rewards. As to what those rewards are, I don't know. I haven't thought of anything yet. But for those of you that do want to pledge, at the very least, I've put a link there, whichever corner it is, because the camera's backwards on this for some strange reason. And I will also link it in my, like, bio part of my YouTube page. And if you do feel like pledging, then, you know, it is much appreciated, and it will help me get through the next few months. But obviously, I'm not going to push it any more than that, other than just, you know, shout-outs at the end of videos. One thing I also do want to mention is that I do also have a merch store. I currently only have the one item, but it's a really cool hoodie. Like, a really, really cool hoodie. I actually own one of those myself, and they're really super comfy. And yeah, it's so nice to wear. It's like one of my favorite articles of clothing. It's done via Agent Ink, so anybody who's seen that sort of stuff before will know that, yeah, they're very good quality. So I would highly recommend getting one. They is good stuff. I will also mention that I do have a Discord still. It's there. I will post an invite link to anybody that wants to join, but do be advised that it's very furry orientated. Couldn't you guess? Now, we do have one very important thing. We have to address the great big bunny in the room. Hi. And that important question is, when is the next Friendly Foxy coming out? It's not. I cancelled it. I made an entire community post explaining the reason why I had cancelled it. Now, I will say one thing. I have been tagged a couple of times from people who have been, like, inspired to go and make their own Friendly series, and to that I will say, good on you. Good on you for taking the first step to making something of your own and being creative, and I do wish you the best of luck in your own Friendly series, or whatever it is that you were making that was inspired by my own series. Because let me tell you now, it's only going to get harder from here as you constantly struggle to come up with ideas and find good plot points and try and be creative with it with an incredibly restrictive series. Yes. That was another one of my key problems. Now, as for what's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks, I don't really know. I might make an animation, or it's definitely going to be an animation. I just don't know what yet. I will come up with an idea. I have a lot of clips from like previous streams that I've done. My girlfriend Wallaby has been, sort of helping me look through and sort of trying to give me some ideas. Yes, I do have a girlfriend now. She is the cutest bean. But yeah, keep an eye out. It will definitely be an animation for this channel. If you want to go and check out any of my other channels, I will put a link somewhere and you'll be able to go and find them. But yeah, that's generally it. That's kind of where things are standing. I'm just hoping that I can get through like the next couple of months and things will be okay, but yeah, it's just we're just going to have to wait and see and just hope for the best. Because now that I've got monetization back, yeah, I've at least got some sort of wage. So yeah, I'm waffling. I don't really know what else to say here. So I will just say that is how things are for now. Thank you again for everybody that supports me, and if you are thinking of supporting me, then also thank you. And I'm going to shut up and actually go and get started on stuff. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.